Bonjour, welcome to Ojibwe language table. These are the notes from the Red Lake Ojibwe language table, October 8th, 2024. On that day, we reviewed our 10-1-24 notes, and you can go back to that video on my page here. This is West Jordan speaking. Also run the Red Lake language table alongside Marcus Tyler. So, welcome to our language table. These are our notes. And I believe this is just a continuation of, yeah. So, if you remember from the last video from 10-1, we left off, we asked the question in the language, and the answer was just yes, and then the weather word. Okay. Towards the end of that video, we added a location, which was Agwajing. And so in this episode here, you're going to see a version of yes, the weather word, the location, and we're going to give it a time in this episode. So let's review our notes that we have here when asking a question. Remember, this is talking about the VIIs or the weather words. And this one right here goes true for all Ojibwe language. If the verb ends with a consonant, use ina. If the verb ends with a vowel, use na. It just flows better that way. Then we have ina and na are always in the second position of a sentence, no matter what. So in the last video we did, I had changed this here to say VII's weather words, and that's what we're talking about in this episode is weather. So if the verb ends with a consonant, add zinun. Well, we have to add, remember, gawin plus the weather word plus zinun. If the verb ends with a vowel, use gawin plus the weather word plus sinun. And if the word ends with a D, use gawin plus the weather word, drop the D and add sinun. All right. So let's take a look at our notes from 10-8. We asked the question, Gisinamagadina agwajing nungum? Is it cold? Question mark. Outside today? Gisinamagadina agwajing nungum? Positive answer. Hey, yeah. Gisinamagad agwajing nungum. Hey, yeah. Gisinamagad agwajing nungum. Negative answer. Gisinamagadina agwajing nungum? Gawin gisinamagasinu agwajing nungum. Gawin gisinamagasinu agwajing nungum. Remember, that's the rule because our word Gisnamagud ends with a D. Gawin plus your weather word. Drop the D and add Sinun. Initial consonant change happens sometimes, or personal preference, whatever you prefer, when a tense, gi or we is added to a verb. All right? You might see ICC, you might just see initial consonant change. So this is the chart that we use in Ojibwe language that our consonants change if we add a tense marker to it. And so B's change to P's. D's change to T's. G to K. Z to S. J to Ch. And ZH to Sh. All right, so these are, I believe, we consider these hard consonants. They change to soft consonants when adding a tense marker gi or we, past tense or future tense. All right, we'll give you some examples of that. Looking at gisugi punina agwajing bijinago. So initially our word was zugi pun with a Z. Because we put a tense marker gi on the front, which means that something past tense happened already, our Z went to S. And so now that word becomes gisugipun. Did it snow in a agwajing outside? Bijinago is our time, which means yesterday. Gisugipun in a agwajing bijinago. To answer that positively, we're going to say, yeah, gisugipun agwajing bijinago. Gisugipun agwajing bijinago. Yes, it snowed outside yesterday. Question again. Gisugi punina agojing bijinago? Negative answer. Gawin zi Gawin gisugi punzinun agojing bijinago. Gawin gisugi punzinun agojing bijinago. It didn't snow outside yesterday. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Question. Gikijate magadana agwajing awasanago? Gikijate magad ina agwajing awasanago? Was it warm weather outside the day before yesterday? Awasanago is the day before yesterday. And to answer that, if it was, positive answer, kikijate magad agwajing awasanago. Gikijate magad agwajing awasanago. Yes, it was hot weather outside the day before yesterday. Question again. Gikijate magadana agwajing awasanago? Negative answer if it wasn't. Gawin gikijate magasanun agwajing awasanago. Gikisana agwajing awasanago. All right, so what we did here was that we answered the question in negative form, but we also gave it the positive form. So, gikijate magadana agwajing awasanago? Gawin gikijate magasanun agwajing awasanago. Gikisina agwajing awasanago. It wasn't hot outside the day before yesterday. It was cold outside the day before yesterday. Gawin gikijate magasanun agwajing awasanago. Gikisina agwajing awasanago. All right. And that was all we talked about that day. We kept it nice and short, did a lot of explanations, went over our notes, which took a little bit. And that is your Ojibwe language table notes from October 8th, 2024. Miigwech bizindawiek minawa, minawa miigwechki kanawaban the meg oma. Thank you all for watching here. Noongum today. And we'll see you on the next episode of Red Lake Ojibwe Language Table. Gigawamin and Imwabang. Or not Wabang, Minawa. Next time.